Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for Cancer season. Now this will be for all the individual signs, but in the beginning, this introduction will be a general overview of Cancer season. Now Cancer season will be from June 20th to July 22nd when Leo season begins. Now, you know that when I am doing the longer readings, which I kind of look at as more the chapters, I use a bunch of cards, a bunch of decks. I use my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards, kind of gives me the main message. I then go to my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards for some clarification. We then go to my Osha Zen Tarot cards, words of advice. I'm kind of getting to the finishing with my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards. I also will be pulling one, just one, because I've been liking these cards a little bit more so, my Radley Valentine Guardian Angel cards. Now, I will finish then with my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Yes, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Okay. Now, I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job, just deliver the message, and that's what I try to do. Remember the button. Please like, share, subscribe, because it does help. And thank you so much for all of your support. I really do appreciate it. Now, let's do a little bit of the introduction where I want to go over some of the things happening in Cancer season. Now, I'm also going to pull randomly a card from my Waite Rider traditional tarot. Okay, so like I said, June 20th, Cancer season begins. It's also the summer solstice. Cancer is a water sign. It will actually begin at 11:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's going to be a lot of truth in life during Cancer season. There will be some high emotions. There will be some rather deeper emotions too. But this is about Cancer. Cancer season wants to know the truth, but the Cancer season also wants to know the quality. There's quality in truth, okay? So if you're giving half-truths, Cancer season will not accept that. I will say that that probably will affect a lot of the air signs too, because if you're not given the whole truth, if you're lying through a mission, air signs will not like that at all. They will not, and they'll catch you on that, okay? But all of the signs it will kind of rub you raw, any kind of lies through a mission. So this is going to be one of those times that, there's got to be some quality. There's got to be quality in the truth. So let's pull a couple of cards for here and see what we might have as an overview for my Cancers. Not for my Cancers, for my Cancer season. Here we go. Put you over there. First card will be Wheel of Fortune. Things are moving on. Things have to change. So this is a 10 transition, but it's meant to be. There is some changes happening. Again, there's going to be, I talk about Saturn with Aquarius, but this has more depth to this. This has more strength to this. And this is part of that karmic type of energy. It's like karma cannot be denied. Karma cannot be denied. Next card there is the Seven of Pentacles. Pentacles is earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, and also our Virgo. This is about, 7 is that divine number for me too. It's a divine umbrella. This is about rewards. This is about a lot of the work that has been happening. You should start seeing some rewards for your efforts, for the things, for what you have put in. If you have put in a lot of energy, a lot of positive energy, you should start seeing a lot of positive rewards returned. Now, next card is the King of Wands. Now, Wands is our fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. There's a lot of Leo energy going on in Cancer. And with the Leo energy, there's going to be some surprises going on. Now, the King underlying is air energy, thought processes, thinking things through. So there could be some surprises coming during this time. And it's something that needs to happen. It's something that will happen. but it's seeing also, the King of Wands is also seeing more of the future. So that does go along with a lot of what this is. Things have to happen. The King of Wands is waiting and watching and hoping and making things happen also. Okay, so now I talked about that this will be the summer solstice in the northern hemisphere. That's the longest day of the year, meaning the longest day that we have light and sunshine. It is the shortest day in the southern hemisphere. It's like, it's when there's more dark than there is light. So that's one thing going on. Okay, so on the 20th of June also, and this is at 11:05 a.m., Jupiter will go retrograde. It is still in Pisces. During this time, and Pisces is a water sign, and I think this kind of fits with what we're having here. I kind of get these, just my own impressions, what I was also reading. I do go to other sites to kind of see, what's happening. But my feelings were that it was going to be warm, cozy. It's kind of rose-colored glass time. Now, with this retrograde, there should also be a sense of relief and release. But it's also the start. The start of this will also bring about what's called a honeymoon phase. Now, the 21st of June, Venus in Cancer trines with Neptune, which is also a water sign. There's going to be truth coming out, especially about love. Now, if it's a true love, it will work out really. It will actually bring out that positive truth. If it is not, again, lies will not be tolerated, even if they're through a mission. Now, the 22nd of June, Mercury goes direct in Gemini. However, don't get too excited, because what happens is it will take about 14 days before it leaves what's called the retrograde shade. So there's still a little bit of that karma going. The closer you are to the 22nd, as we go out, and it leaves that around the July 7th. The closer it gets to, July 7th, the weaker that karmic cycle is. Anyway, the 24th of June is a full moon, and it will be in Capricorn. Now, that will be at 2:39 p.m., again, Eastern Standard Time. All the things that I'm gathering, my thoughts are, this is where we pull up our big kid pants. We need to be real to ourselves. We need to be honest to ourselves and to others. There's going to be a lot of balance, and remember, this will go from, this goes through that cycle. There needs to be some balancing between home and life. Oh, I pulled the wrong cards. And let's see, and again, the words, be true to thine own self, comes up. Okay, now let's go on. Let's see what happens. Let's pull some cards for the full moon in Jupiter. Not in Jupiter, I'm sorry, in Capricorn. Here we go. Put these again. There. First card. Okay, so this is reversed. We have a 1, new beginnings, new start. The Magician. The Magician is about making things happen. So remember, this is the time that the full moon is when I tell you it's a good time to release, relinquish, and request. Now, when the new moon is going to the full moon, that's when it's getting bigger. They call that the waxing moon. That's the time to request. When the moon is getting smaller and it's going, it's called the waning moon. And that's when you release. Around the full moon, and I would say, basically go like 3 days before, day of, and 3 days after is a good time to release, relinquish, and request. Release what's holding you back, relinquish what you don't need, but to also request. So the Magician is basically saying you can make things happen around this full moon. Remember, Capricorn is an earth sign, so it's more tangible energy. Anyway, next card is here, the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups has that mixture between the water sign of Cups and the Page's underlying energy of Earth. So there is that mixture going on, and that's exactly what we have here. But it's kind of whimsical at the same time. It's kind of like, expect maybe a little bit of the unexpected. I know that goes with Uranus and Taurus all the time. But, it's kind of a expect. And if you want to expect something negative, put it out, comes back. If you want to expect positive, put it out. Now, your next card here is, we've got actually 4 cards. Next card is Ace of Wands, your air energy that we've talked about. I'm sorry, wand is your fire energy, passionate. Aces is a new beginning, one. So we have a couple of ones here. So it could be a really wild start. It could be something that, you really want to go after too. So there's really positive energy around this full moon. Next card is the Page of Pentacles. So we have two ones and we have two pages. Pentacles is our earth energy. This is about new jobs, new beginnings, new ways to make money. Okay, now, a couple of things else we have going on here. On June 25th, Neptune goes retrograde, and that's also going to be in Pisces. Now we have the 27th of June. Venus enters Leo. There's going to be a lot of energy around love. So this is going to be, if you're going to fall in love, it's going to be big and generous. If you're going to break up, it's going to be big and generous, okay? So it's not going to necessarily be something that's it's not going to be moderate. There's going to be a lot of things happening. It's going to, you meet somebody, or any of the relationships that I talk about, your work, job, career, personal, intimate, interpersonal, family, or home, something's going to start. It's going to be big. It's going to be really, oh, this is great. If it's, like I said, if it's being pulled apart, it's going to be big also. It's not something, this Leo and Venus, and also to remember, this is when it's starting. So this is going to go on until it goes into Cancer. I think it goes into Cancer. No, I'm sorry, it goes into Virgo on the 21st of July. So this will be going on for a little bit of time. It's going to be big. And like I said, if it's positive, it's going to feel great. If it's not positive, not so great. Anyway, now this I did take from another site, and I will post that site because I did like a lot of the things that they talked about with Cancer. But I want to make sure that, this is something from another site. This one, they were saying, and I'm going to say this is going to be more from June 30th to maybe July 10th. High risk of unexpected shocks and surprises. I'll post this in the community page, their link. And I've posted their site before, but not for a long time. So basically, the first of July, we have Mars, which is in Leo, opposing Saturn, which is retrograde in Aquarius. On the 4th of July, we have Mars again, squares with Uranus and Taurus. And Leos know what that means. That's always Uranus and Taurus. Expect that unexpected. We have Cancer on the 5th, sextiles with Uranus and Taurus. We have Leo on the 7th, opposing Saturn, which is in Aquarius. And on the 8th, we have Venus squaring with Uranus. So there's a lot of there's going to be a lot of weird type of energy. Leo is about, Leo has heart. Leo has very strong commitments. Now, I'm not, Leo wants, Leo is very straightforward in many ways, So there's a lot of things that might be happening around that time. On July 9th, we have our new moon in Cancer. My feeling on that when I was, putting this together, and like I said, I pray and meditate, the message was the pressure brings the diamond, so how they have a, like the piece of coal or charcoal or whatever, the pressure brings the diamond. So new moons are the start of a new cycle where it is about, again, requesting. Let's see, we're just going to pull one card here for the new moon and see what that might say. Okay, well, I don't know. Do you want to, yeah, we're going to take you out. Okay, no, this is the card. Here we go. The Hermit. Okay, so the Hermit is a 9. 9 has a completion to it, but the Hermit is also saying maybe it's time to back away a little bit. Maybe it's time to step away a little bit. Make sure you connect with your higher power, your guardian angels, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, also to, the source. Also, it's a good time for you to do a lot of reflection. Okay, so we're just going to go with that for the new moon. Mercury on the 11th enters Cancer. Serious talks, discussions about heart, home. But again, this is about seeing the truth. It may be an extremely emotional time, but it's about seeing the truth. And, and again, during Cancer, it's, don't lie through, especially with omission. Okay, meaning Well, maybe it wasn't a real lie, but I just didn't tell you the truth. Okay. So then on the 21st, Venus enters Virgo. That is going to be a nicer, it's a little calmer. It's more, Virgo being the earth energy, it's going to be more grounded energy. Just be a little careful about smugness. That just popped for me. On the 22nd, the sun enters Leo at 10:27 a.m. Eastern Time. And I did put this here because the 23rd, there will be the full moon in Aquarius at 10:36 p.m. Eastern Time. So again, we have that, that change signs, the changing energies plus that full moon energy. So, whew. So just kind of wanted to let you know what I was feeling a little bit about this. I will add this to the front. And of course, anyone that cross watches, I will put the time that this is over also in the link. Okay? So now, remember the like, share, subscribe. But now let's start with our readings. Hello, my darling Tauruses. How are you? Welcome to Cancer season. So let's see what we have going. Card already flying out. What we have going on for you. What's going to happen what are the energies like for you? I think you're going to do really well with that Leo energy. I think it's going to push you forward. You're going to be kind of unstoppable, I think. You know what? I would say B, I'm a little worried that you might be a little pushy, but you know what? Go for it. Go for it. If it feels right, do it. Okay. Let's see what we have for my Tauruses. Reversed, first card. The King of Air. Well, you're thinking things through. You have a plan. You have a plan. You're going to put it into place. You are going to go after this. Now, air energy is our Gemini, our Libra, our Aquarius thought processes, thinking things through, very strategic planning, very much step by step by step. Now, King of Air, King's underlying energy is also air. So this is very wise. This is very thoughtful. This is very much, this is what I want and I'm going after this. You've thought things through. You have thought things through to the point that if somebody deviates off your plan, you even thought that through too. So there is so much that you are, you've got your milestones, you've got this is where I want to be. So this is that time for implementation. It's time to implement your plan for, during this Cancer season. Okay? So here we go. Brilliant, impartial, professional. So this does have a professional edge to it. Diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. Next card. The Eight of Earth. This is your energy. Also Virgo and Capricorn. Solid, something you can touch. A lot of times to do with your job, career. Eight's unlimited opportunities. You're so ready for this. You have done this. You have taken the courses. You have taken the training. Maybe you need to kind of sometimes you have to pull it up a little bit in your memory banks. You're like, I know how to do this, but maybe you need to kind of just do a refresher just to make it current, just to pull it up, okay? It's like you have it. You just need to, don't rely on, if you're in front of whoever or whatever, don't rely on your longer term memory. I mean, it will help you, but rethink, relook at the, and I know I've talked, relook at the script, relook at the website, relook at what it is you need so that you have it right there for you. Okay? Okay. This is skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. Your next card? The Knight of Earth, going after what you want. And this is something this is what I was saying. So Knight's underlying energy is fire, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. I told you there's Leo stuff going on. It's going to push you through. Knights are directional. Knights is, so this is this is get busy, get it done, get it done. Time. It's so much time, right? It is so time for my Tauruses. Anyway. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitment. A guardian angel. Now, let's go on to my John Holland. Let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, so you have the King, you have the Eight, you have the Knight. unlimited opportunities, but that knight is going to push you through. Did I tell you loyal, dedicated, honorable, kind? That knight, that knight energy, and with the passion of Leo, like I said, Leo is going to work well for you. Here we are. I don't know if any of these are reversed. Here we are. Okay, so reversed. This is a 5. 5 is changed. 5 is, 5 has some positive, negative. It doesn't matter. It could be changed. A little stressful. Chakra energy is interesting. Chakra energies are, we have 7 main chakras, but we also have other ones in your hands, your feet, other. But the main ones that people talk about is the 7 chakras. The first one starts with your root, then you have sacral, solar plexus, then you have heart. These are more your physical. Then you have heart again, so it's the same one. But then you have throat, you have third eye, and then you have crown. The crown goes up and down to your higher power. Third eye is your receptivity. Your throat is speaking your truth. Your throat is also, you need to make sure that your throat needs to actually be exercised, but it needs to speak your truth. It needs to speak your reality. Now, Cancer season, with what I was talking about with truth, will be a good time. It will be a good season for you to speak your truth, to say what needs to be said. Okay, there is going to be some strength in your throat chakra too. Now, one thing too is, even though this does not come up on the crystal cards, carnelian is considered one of those crystals that will help your throat chakra. It opens that up. It opens it up so that you express who and what you are. So this is kind of telling me you need to be vocal. You need to be vocal this season. You need to talk. You need to, and it's okay to promote yourself too. And it's okay to be pushy if that's what happens. Next card. Okay, so now we have that 8 again. 8 again, unlimited opportunities, but, you're worried, you're afraid to. What am I going to do? The throat chakra is saying, speak it out, do it. Remember, they could still give you a no, but at least you tried. At least even remember, they can give you 99 no's. You're just looking for the one yes. You just need that one yes. You just keep trying. And that's pretty much, hasn't that been pretty much where your readings have been going, your short readings too? You just need that yes. You just need that one yes. Next card. We have a 2. 2's decisions. Go down this way, go down this way. The waiting game, is it happening? Isn't it happening? You just keep moving forward. Keep pushing forward. Keep using that Leo energy. I know that it can be discouraging, but this is not the time to give up. Not the time at all to give up. Here we go. Let's go on. Words of advice. Because, that King of Air, that 8 of Earth, and that Knight of Earth is basically saying things are happening for you. You cannot give up. Okay. And you can make the decision to give up. That 2 says it is a decision. It is your choice. So, let's go on. Tired of being stuck. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Let's go. First card. Morality. Morality. This is kind of like the Hierophant to me. This is all the traditions. This is all the you should do this, you should do that, you should do that. And yet it's so much in the box. It is so much, it is so constraining. Now, I am not saying that you should be immoral, not at all. I'm just saying that so many people want to give their advice, so many people want to give their opinions, and sometimes, and they don't necessarily see what you're trying to do. They don't see what you're trying to accomplish. Now, so morality to me is very strict. It doesn't allow for creativity. It doesn't allow for you to try. It's kind of like, if somebody wanted to do something and they did, it's something that's in their heart. They know that this is the way. And, they might, somebody would say, oh, you've gotten 3 no's, stop. Okay? So be careful. And also too, this is something that we can also hold on to ourselves. We can have it that it's our own box that we keep us in. Now, again, we want to do what's right. We don't want to, we don't want to just go off and do what's not right. But morality, I don't know. Again, it's not to say to be immoral. It's just very constricting. Here we go. Next, so I guess the advice is to watch for the people with such a strong opinion that they don't allow you to make a mistake. How's that? Okay. Next card. That was reversed. We have another 8. So we have 8, 8, and 8. There's definitely something there for you, my Tauruses. Look that up. 888, angel numbers, put it in a search browser. Ordinariness, living each day, enjoying each day, not necessarily, putting it out there too, not to say that you don't, but something to do. There's something that's very pleasurable about enjoying your day. Enjoying that if you drink coffee, enjoying that first cup of coffee, enjoying talking with people. There's something good about doing things that, you don't necessarily have to be doing riding in skyrockets. You don't have to be jumping out of airplanes. Enjoy each day. Enjoy your trip. Enjoy your journey. Last card. And there we go. There's our adventure. There's our, I told you, enjoy your journey. Life is an adventure. Life's not easy. We know that. It's not easy. It's not for wimps. But at the same time, there is adventure waiting for you. Here we go. These cards. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we have going. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey, my Tauruses. Sometimes you think a little bit ahead of yourself. Enjoy the now. Enjoy your journey. Enjoy each day of your journey. Here we go. I don't like you. We're going to put you there. I know. Here, we won't do that. Anyway, 1, 2, and 3. These reversed. The High Priestess. So we have another 2 again. So there might be something with the 2s, but definitely with the 8s. So 2s, High Priestess. High Priestess is definitely around the moon, the full moon, and the new moon. Some choices, some decisions, connecting. You are very psychic, my Tauruses. I know you are very earthbound too. So sometimes that that intuition kind of like gets you a little off a little bit, but trust yourself a little more. So trust your intuition, especially around this full moon in Capricorn, earth energy, and then this new moon. Anyway, powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. That I like for you. Next card. The 5 of Gabriel. Okay, so 5s have some change energy. Did we have some 5s here? Wasn't there? There was some 5. We know that. Gabriel is your Leo, Sagittarius. It's your Aries. Very, it's lion energy. It is fire energy. But this tells you that you can get through this. Now, many times the 5 is something that's always like, oh, what is this going to be about? But the 5 of Gabriel in this deck, it says you can get this. You can get through. If anyone can do this, you can do this. So, a challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others, that morality. Have patience with yourself and those around you. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your journey. Your last card here, the 5 of Ariel. So you've gotten a bunch of 5s in here too. Here you've had this 5, then this 5, and this 5. And Ariel is, of course, your energy. 5s is again about some changes. So this is some changes happening around you. Changes, even though we want them, aren't always, it's kind of like, oh, now what do I do here? But this has some changes in your money energy too. And it's also saying, though, that you can, you don't have to do this by yourself. Again, connect higher power, connect with your friends, enjoy each day, get your cup of coffee, instead of looking at the big, looking at it as this big, oh my gosh, take it in small bites, okay? Okay. So, you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. That has been one of my mantras, or been one of my lessons that I've been trying to teach people. Self-fulfilling prophecies. Okay, negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecy. So what is that saying? It is saying a self-fulfilling prophecy means you are prophesying over yourself. So who wants to be prophesying negative thoughts? Okay. Oh yeah, that's not gonna, no, 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 no. We're not doing that. If you're going to prophesy, you better be prophesying good stuff. You better be prophesying, I expect to have that wonderful job. I expect to have money in my bank. I expect, you do some good stuff, especially around that full moon and that new moon. Okay? Okay. Anyway, it looks good for you, though. It does look good for you. Enjoy your journey as you're doing this, though, and look at it as a day by day. Don't look at it so much as I need to get to the end. No, enjoy each day as you get through this, because it does look like Cancer season actually will get you to a good place. Okay, so let's go on one last card, and then we'll do our crystal and energy. Choose freedom. So now we have a 15, so there's some more 5 energy there. Sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked. Oh my gosh, that's so true. But often that's just an illusion. You could free yourself from the obstacles that you're so focused on by choosing a different path. And we were just talking about paths. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities you might act upon. And remember those 8s, endless opportunities. So it says that. Do it. Okay, let's go on. One last card. Crystal energy for my Tauruses. And here we go. Moldavite. Well, you get this a lot too, don't you? And I like Moldavite. It's somewhere in my bucket over there, though. Moldavite is about healing, protection, telepathy, and connection. So I like your reading. I do like your reading. There's lessons in the reading. I know I don't like lessons, but they're very positive. They actually have good energy about it. Okay, so now, my Tauruses, remember the button. Please like, share, subscribe, because it helps, and I thank you so much. The most important thing, my Tauruses, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.